Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. We have dogs barking, and that's good. We have dogs barking here. We have dogs barking on Skype. It's all right. They're all wanting to be on the King's Cast. We are going to talk about 2018 because it's almost over. It's almost the new year. We hope you had a good and happy and Merry Christmas. And we are here at the very last KingCast of 2018. I can't believe we made it. That's Boss Man you hear barking. I'm at my mother's again at the Mobile King's Corner. Good to see Big T. There's Heath. Hey, Heath. And been talking to Brother as well. Brother, you ain't been around much, brother, so good to have you here. Hey, Manos, all the way from Greece. Good to have you here. We are going to talk about the whole year of 2018. We're going to talk about some of the things that's happened to the KingFanMan channel in 2018. But mostly we're going to talk about what's happened to Bethesda in 2018. And I bet there's going to be some things y'all don't remember that's happened to Bethesda in 2018. So very, very cool. So good to see y'all jumping in here. And we also got a special guest on here. Somebody's on Skype. Who is with me on Skype? Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Some crazy person.
I think it's my queen, the Mississippi Queen. Hey, Mississippi. How are you doing?
Your queen.
Yes, it's Mississippi Queen. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Dave.
As always, y'all ask your questions. Y'all feel free to talk.
As always, y'all ask.
And now we got.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I was getting on my phone so I could read comments.
Yeah, she's from Mississippi. That's why we call her the Mississippi Queen. And oh well. I was just looking over some. I thought I had something in my mind. Did y'all realize that Bethesda actually announced 2 new studios this year? You know, we know that they announced Dallas at QuakeCon. But the Austin studio that actually is the one that is responsible for Fallout 76, it was not announced until this year. So 2 brand new studios were announced by Bethesda this year. So this has been a, if you want to call it a big year or bad year or what for Bethesda, but it's sure been a whirlwind year for Bethesda. So we're going to talk about this whole crazy year for Bethesda. A lot has changed for Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda Softworks this whole year of 2018. And certainly a lot of things have happened for the KingFanMan in 2018 as well.
Do you know what huge thing happened for Jeff Gardner this year?
What's that?
He got to meet the KingFanMan family.
Yes. Jeff Garner got to meet the KingFanMan, and Chris Meyer did, and Todd Howard. They all did. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Hey, out of curiosity, what did you think of Fallout 76? Is it a good game or not? Well, anyone that watches my channel knows I do like Fallout 76. It has its glaring flaws, obviously. It has some work that needs to be done on it. Obviously, it has some bugs.
My kids have glaring flaws, and I think they're pretty awesome. So, you know.
I would call it a diamond in the making, hopefully, if they keep working on it. If they put the time in that needs to be put in, it can be a good game. I think there are some things about it that I really love. It has a Fallout feel that some of the other Fallouts don't. And what I mean by that, you really, really feel, I love the feeling of the game. You feel so alone in this game. It makes you feel very post-apocalyptic. I love the feeling of the game. So, I mean, and you can go look at my reviews of the game. But yeah, I love the game. I really do. But they need to work on it. It has great potential. Miss Queen, would you help me read the questions while I can't think and read at the same time? My lupus works on me that way. Manos says hopefully they'll manage to put an ESO online with Fallout 76 and it'll turn out awesome next year. Yes, if y'all remember when ESO first came out, it was a mess. They had a lot of problems with ESO when it first came out. And multiplayer games are notorious when they first come out of being very buggy and very problem-ridden. Even some of the ones that are very good now, Grand Theft Auto had some major problems when it first came out. So hopefully they can turn it around and it can be good. Hopefully some of the fans will allow that and come back to it, is what I'm hoping as well. What do y'all think about 2018? How do you think this year has gone for gaming? I want to hear your overall thoughts on the year, because we're putting a closeout on this year and opening up 2019. You know, last KingCast, we talked about some of the games coming in 2019. Well, since we're closing out 2018, we're just going to talk about 2018 and finish out this year, get it over with, so we can talk about the new year the rest of the time. But again, the two things we're going to talk about in this KingCast is where the KingFanMan has gone this 2018 and all the things that have happened to Bethesda. And again, it just hit me that nobody is talking about, even though that Austin has truly been a part of Bethesda Game Studios since 2015, they were not announced as a studio. We didn't know for sure, or really nobody really knew they were a part of Bethesda Game Studios until March of 2018. That's when they were announced as a part of Bethesda Game Studios. So it was that was right before E3. And the only reason they were announced as a part of Bethesda Game Studios was because Fallout 76 was about to be announced at E3. So very, very interesting. And we forget that because it's like, oh yeah, Austin's been a part of Bethesda Game Studios forever. Brother says, oh, that is true. I told someone at my job I still have hope because I love Fallout, but I'll wait until they fix some stuff. You know, and they already have. It's already better now than it was when it came out. It's not near as buggy now as it was. So
well, and I still stand by, you know, it is the first Fallout game that I have ever played. Well, it's the first video game of this type I've ever played.
Hold on, Queen. Let me turn you up a little bit. I can't hear you very good.
Why not?
I don't know. Can y'all hear Queen very well? Okay, keep going. Maybe they can hear you.
So what I was saying was, yeah, Big T can hear. They can hear me.
Okay, good.
You just can't hear me. Okay, so what I was saying was, everybody knows that I'm not, you know, this kind of gamer. And Fallout 76 is my truly first gaming experience. And I will tell you that I absolutely love the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, if you're going to get it, go ahead and get it and have fun with it. We're still raising our children. They've had a lot of bugs and a lot of glitches over all of the years. I still love them. And I'm still hopeful that they're going to turn out okay in the end.
Yep. And the good thing about this game is this is a game that's going to continue, and the future content is all free in the game. So that's what's going to be amazing. It's going to get a lot of future content. And I saw somebody coming on here that was spouting off that has really smarted off to me before, talking about New Vegas, and I don't know why they really misunderstood the video I put out about New Vegas. I absolutely love New Vegas. It's one of my absolute favorite games of all time. The video I made about Fallout 76 and New Vegas was simply to make a point. New Vegas, when it first came out, was a buggy mess. And people excused the bugs in New Vegas, but they haven't excused the bugs in Fallout 76. That was my only point about that video. This Fallout 76 is going to continue and continue and continue. and they're going to put out more stuff and more stuff. Yeah, people love to hate, absolutely. But all of the content that's going to come out is going to be free. That's the best part about what's going to be coming in Fallout 76. So I can't wait about that. And there's already a lot. There's already a lot that's set up that's going to be coming out. Manos says, even though if they fix most of the bugs and add new content, people won't stop complaining about the NPCs and the storytelling. You're right. Except Manos, part of the NPCs and the storytelling is actually what makes the game have the feeling that it has. And believe it or not, for the first time, and I won't even mention his name, I haven't been watching a lot of the negative videos. I mean, I've just turned them off. But one of the titles that one of the guys had made me watch one of the videos. It was a clickbait, I guess. And I watched one of the titles, and bye, good to see you again. He actually said something that made me go, wow. He actually said that Fallout 76 accomplished a feel that none of the other Fallouts accomplished, that it actually had a feeling of making you feel alone and post-apocalyptic that none of the other Fallouts did. And I was like, wow, somebody else got it. And this is one of the, awesome. Yeah, and this is one of the guys that's been super, super negative. And it's like, wow, you know, he actually got it.
Finally got it.
Yeah, somebody actually got it. So, and that's because of the way the storytelling is and the NPCs. If it had all that other stuff, then it wouldn't have that feel. So, I love the feel of the game, which is part of that. So you have to.
I like shooting and blowing people up. So I don't know.
You have to trade off. Well, Big T, I can tell you, but the rest of the video wasn't that good. That one part was good.
We are not that kind of channel here. Dude, hush. Wash your mouth out with soap.
He's commented on my videos before. Does that help you?
Hey.
I know. Manos says...
He already knows who it is. He said LOL.
Manos says they really need to rethink the atomic shop prices. Amen, Manos. They do. That's crazy. And the content, by the way, in the atomic shop. Right now, most items in there have little value for the money. I'd love to pay, say, $10 to buy stuff. I'd actually get lots of stuff. I agree with that. I would actually spend money if they would.
Go.
If they would put
keep those prices high, Bethesda. Keep them up there, baby. Keep them up there.
Yeah, my wife don't want me to buy stuff. In other words, no, I agree. I don't think the content in the Atomic Shop is any good. I think the Creation Club content is better than the Atomic Shop content, and the prices are better in the Creation Club. Well, Heath is saying the same thing. I didn't read on down. Heath says that the Creation Club is offering more than, he's saying the same thing I was saying.
Yeah, Atomic Shop prices are outrageous. Do y'all hear that crinkling noise in the background? Since y'all can't see me, do y'all hear it? It's me getting my coffee fix.
This is where Bethesda has gone wrong, and where they deserve some of the bad PR they're getting. Is it seems like in some areas they haven't planned ahead, like in the Atomic Shop. They should have had good content ready to go in the Atomic Shop. But some of that stuff is just, well, some of it should have already been in the game for free. I mean, you know, like the postal outfit they're trying to sell in the Atomic Shop for $5. You know, come on. That's crazy. Mano says, with $12, you can buy an entire quest line with new dungeon in Skyrim. Yep. Or you can buy a Santa suit for $20.
Oh my goodness, the hours of Skyrim you have played. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Real quick, while I'm waiting on the next question, I just have to give a little thanks to you guys, and a little thanksgiving to the good Lord as well. And looking back on just a little bit, what has it been, Miss Queen? 8 months now that I've been on YouTube?
Yep, it has been 8 months.
8 months, and this is the 30th KingCast that I have done. And we're now up to 1,274, I believe, subscribers. And it's just been a crazy ride. And
how many views? Can you see how many views you've gotten on your stuff?
I could probably click it over and see. I should have done that.
Yeah, why hadn't you done that, AFM?
Well, if you
What's wrong with you?
if you can read a question real quick, I can do that.
Big T said, I have to say, what an amazing year for gaming it has been, though. It absolutely has. It's been awesome. Manos said, my theory is someone on the higher-ups got a little desperate and impatient. That's the only explanation I can give for all of the mistakes they've made. I think that, Big T, you did come here when it was under 300. I remember. You know, Manos, I think part of it is that they just grew so quickly and in so many countries and in so many cities that there is, oh crap, sorry, there is
Miss Queen.
a thing called, well, my coffee was spilling. That's serious stuff. There is a thing called growing pains.
Yep.
And it's easier to keep up with growth when it happens at a consistent rate.
Mm-hmm.
But when it just explodes and then explodes again, it's like a snowball effect going, and it's really hard to get a handle on that. And I will say they've done some stupid things.
So you're agreeing with me? It's growing pains because
it's growing pains.
They've got people. They have no idea who's in these positions that are working for them.
They're just trying to get somebody in them right now. It's sort of like in Fallout Shelter. You know, I'm putting people in all these spots, and then I'm moving them around trying to find somebody better till I figure it out. They're just figuring it out. That's going to take a little bit of time. I mean, it's, you know, when you start, it just takes time to work out the kinks.
I agree with you 100%.
I know you guys don't want to hear that answer, and I know you're saying, Beth, they should have, and they're a business, and da-da-da. I don't care if you're single, if you're married, if you own a business, if you own a corporation, if you own a half a country. There are going to be growing pains in every aspect of life because you're doing something new. So you got to grow through it.
Manos, you're talking about Starfield. Starfield is going to get back to Maryland proper, and we're going to see, like you said, if it's right or wrong. That should be back to Bethesda Studios like we know them, though, and it should be what we're used to, and it should be back to the standard we're used to.
It's going to prove me right, not wrong, right.
I hope so. And then Heath said, I wonder if Bethesda Austin ever overpromised and underdelivered, being about Fallout 76. Or maybe they were put under too big of a time crunch by ZeniMax. I mean, maybe because again, they were just announced in March, y'all. They were not even properly announced until March of 2018. You know, we know they started working with them back in 2015, but they were not even announced as a true full company under Bethesda Studios until March. And then all of a sudden it's announced in June, 1 month later. So that's kind of crazy.
Well, and y'all know there's 3 sides to every story.
Yep.
My side, your side, the truth. So
yeah, Manos,
it worked out.
I do think Starfield will release next to Cyberpunk, just like what was it? Fallout 4 released next to The Witcher. It's going to happen again. It's just those 2 companies are going to do it every time, side by side. I hate to say that.
It's going to release on May the 4th.
Miss Queen, I found my views. I'm up over 100,000 views now. I'm at 137,000 views. So
That is awesome.
That's not too bad for 8 months, is it?
And you're monetized 8 months in.
I am.
That's stinking awesome.
I've made a whole $9.22. That's good.
Woo-hoo.
Speaking of that, and this is not asking for any money at all, just for wondering, down at the bottom of the chat, do I have the option for what do they call it? Super chat? Is the super chat option on now? Can somebody look down there on the chat and see if the super chat is there where you can give $1 or $2 or is that? No, it's not. Huh?
I don't see it.
It may be something you have to turn on.
No.
Timmy says, be sure and like the video. Thank you, Timmy, for saying that. I appreciate that.
Yes, like it and share it. It's like and share.
Thank y'all. Let's see. Yeah, some people will jump on Cyberpunk and some will jump on Starfield. Yeah, I think Starfield will be right back to the standards that we're used to for Bethesda Game Studios, no doubt. I really think, because Maryland, that's been Todd's baby since the 90s. I mean, he has been literally been trying to make that since there were 2 sci-fi games he tried to make. You know, the 10th Planet was one, and then there was a Star Trek game he tried to make. And then you can go all the way back to the trademark back to 2013. 2013, the first trademark for Starfield. So that has been something that has been going around Bethesda Game Studios for a long, long time. So
we're missing all of our ladies. Where's Vault Girl and Anastasia and Vic?
I know they're all absent. Maybe they'll jump on here in a minute.
Vic's trying to recover still.
Yeah, we need.
Had a long day yesterday. There's Anastasia.
There's Anastasia. We need to continue to pray for Vic for her to recover. She is doing better the last I heard, so let's continue to remember her.
Keep it up, people. Keep it up.
You know, I was looking over the list of games that released in 2018, and the only thing, and it just blew my mind, was Wolfenstein on the Nintendo Switch and Fallout 76. Was that all that Bethesda released in 2018? I thought surely there was something else that Bethesda released in 2018. Am I missing something? I did something. The Evil Within was back in 2017, but I thought surely.
DLC.
Yeah, the DLC. But,
according to Manos, I did not come up with that, you guys.
But games proper, all you had was Wolfenstein 2 on the Nintendo Switch, which is not a full game either. So I mean, Fallout 76 was it. That was it, guys.
I just was trying not to steal credit that wasn't mine, because we all know I didn't come up with that.
So bless their heart, 2018 is going to be a year that Bethesda really wishes they had back. 2017, you know, 2017 was the E3 that everybody thought Bethesda did so bad, but yet 2017 was the year that Bethesda Softworks was awarded Publisher of the Year. It was the year that Wolfenstein got First-Person Shooter of the Year. A lot of things good happened for Bethesda that year. 2018 would probably be the year that Bethesda would take back with all these missteps that have happened this year.
Still playing Fallout 4 and
absolutely. I was still playing it until Fallout 76 came out.
Wolfenstein 2 was incredible.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have that. I remember. I know what it looks like.
Yes, I love the Wolfenstein 2.
Bethesda, where all has the KingFanMan channel gone this year? Do you realize we've been to DC? We've done videos from the Empire.
Well, wait. Where was the first videos that we did?
We did one in the living room.
No,
with Drake.
Almost the first videos that the KingFanMan channel did was from Washington, D.C.
Yeah, because it was pretty stressy.
Yeah, we went to Washington, D.C., and it was right before E3, and they were announcing, they were teasing Rage 2. And speaking of that, I'm working on a Rage 2 video. It will be out tonight. Are y'all ready for a Rage 2 video? I hope some of y'all are, because it was actually uploading. I actually had to stop it for the KingCast, and I will finish uploading it right after the KingCast, so it should be up right after the KingCast. And it is all about the powers that you have in the game, and it is just flat fun. I mean, that game is just nothing but fun, and this video is nothing but fun. I can't wait for y'all to see the video, and I can't wait for you to play the game. And we're going to have a whole KingCast where we just talk about Rage 2, because it is just nothing but fun.
What's it about?
What, Rage 2? Or the video?
Rage 2.
Rage 2 is it's a first-person shooter. It's post-apocalyptic too, but it's more of a how do I explain it to you? It's a
hey, I take offense to that.
It's more of a laid-back, just shoot 'em up game instead of a in-depth. If you know what an RPG, it's not an RPG role-playing game. It's a first-person shooter instead of a role-playing game.
In my ADD self, you should know that I wish there was like a dune buggy I could jump in and drive around.
Well, there's all kinds of cars in this game that you can get and accessorize, yes, and drive. Mano says, I hope Rage 2 doesn't flop. Gameplay looked awesome, but with the way that developers have been behaving lately, I'm very, very cautious. I agree, Manos, and I have said so often, hey, Psycho, I've said so often, I hate the way that the Fallout and Elder Scrolls community don't support the Bethesda Softworks community. They just don't. They don't support Wolfenstein and Prey and now Rage. I don't know why they don't go for those games at all. But it might be a good thing in this case, because the Fallout community is like crazy now.
Matthew said it's a high-octane sandbox with a fast-paced action of Doom.
That's it. Absolutely it. That's perfect. A perfect explanation.
They are just making your Cheerios soggy these days, aren't they?
No multiplayer at all. Okay. And he may have said that because of what Fallout 76 is going through. I don't know.
Are you laughing at my soggy Cheerios?
Yeah. Dishonored 3 would be good. I would like that too, brothers. I would love to. I like the Dishonored series. I really do. I've really enjoyed the Dishonored series. I like all of Arcane stuff. I do.
I enjoy Frogger.
And they have mentioned that Dishonored's not done. I'm glad that it's not going to be soon. But hey there. But it's not going to be soon. What are you laughing at?
I said I enjoy Frogger.
Hey, we were playing Frogger over on Christmas Day, weren't we?
We were. It was so much fun, you guys. My dad got to watch, and my brother got to play, and we used to play growing up, so it was pretty awesome.
We were doing some retro gaming on Christmas Day.
And my dad wanted to watch a video about the Vietnam War because he was in Vietnam, so maybe we should have let him play Fallout. Maybe that would have been good for him. I love Frogger, and I love Pac-Man.
Yeah, I love all them old retro games.
Star Trek.
Especially the Intellivision ones. Matthew says, I want another Dishonored. Only played the first one. And then Frogger Retro Gaming brings the family together. Yes, it does. Absolutely. We've got we actually have an Intellivision now and 2 Ataris, don't we?
Mm-mm. No. We have a what's made to look like an old Intellivision, but it's not the real deal.
Yeah, we have we have an Intellivision that has games built in it, and then 2 real Ataris.
Yet once again that Atari is the best.
Oh, good grief! Oh.
Hey, it's my birthday week.
Birthday week. Oh me! It is your 3rd day of your birthday week. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
N64.
I won't say what I was going to say then.
We're older than an N64.
Let's see. KingFanMan,
Hey.
do I remember the super old arcade oh my word.
By Arcane Arts.
I do not, Manos.
Y'all, but I'm older than an N64.
If I can't pronounce the game, I probably don't know the game. Arcs. I'm scared to pronounce it. Commodore 64. There you go. No, I do not. I don't remember that game. That doesn't even ring a bell.
Before even come out.
That was
still home.
That was pre-Bethesda, before Bethesda bought him, I guess.
Pre-Pong. We were talking about Pong at Christmas.
We've got 2 conversations going here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tenchu, I don't remember Tenchu.
That sounds familiar. Matthew said he was such a kid when N64 came out. Our generation was spoiled.
When did N64 come out?
Oh, goodness.
Wasn't that like our kids were born, weren't they? Or am I losing my mind?
Yeah, Garrett was born. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, Scott, how are you doing? The Intruder Gaming is here. How are you doing, sir? Good to have you.
You just in him. I saw him way back and said, hey, he just didn't hear me.
Well, he said, how's everyone? So I said, hey, no, I didn't see him. Mano says it was released back in the early 2000s, see? And Wolfman was born in 2001. It played kind of like Dishonored, but it was a fantasy. You were a mage. Huh. You could draw magic signs in the air with the mouse to cast spells. No, that sounds neat.
I know that Wolfman has one.
I have never heard of that game, and that just blows my mind that I've never heard of it.
Really, Fascist. You are right in between Ripple and Wolfman.
That is so neat. And now
Wolfman, 01 and Ripple's 04.
And now I've gone blank of what I was about to start. Yeah, youngins. Very youngins. Very youngins. Hey, that's all right. Me and the Queen were called in our young, early 30s.
They were just being generous. I think they said mid-30s.
Mid-30s, yeah.
They were just being generous. Our oldest is just about to be 30.
I think we were called. No, I think we were called in our younger 30s.
Well, whatever. All I know is our oldest is going to be 30 in less than 3 years.
You don't have to tell everybody.
I'm just saying.
We can have them think we're in our 30s. That's fine.
What's the future of the channel? We're going where no one has been before.
After they made the Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, made in the Might and Magic universe, obviously, true masterpiece, also fantasy. Very cool. Manos, you're like the historian of Arcane.
When's your birthday, Big T? You can message me if you don't want to throw it out here.
Very cool. Yeah, Arcane, that is awesome. I don't know the old Arcane. That's neat. I didn't know that. Very neat.
Cool.
Okay, Miss Queen, we gotta have to quit having two conversations. I'm getting confused.
Well, that's not hard.
No, it does not get hard. Somebody asked the somebody, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Somebody asked what the future of the channel is. I'll tell you what what I envision the channel to be, and of course, right now it's mainly Fallout 76. And somebody asked me why it's mainly Fallout 76. This is mainly a Bethesda channel, and I'm going to cover what's going on in Bethesda. And right now, you know what's going on in Bethesda? Fallout 76. And when the next thing comes, the channel will continue to follow what comes next with Bethesda. So don't think we're going to get bogged down with one thing. We're going to continue to flow with what goes on in Bethesda. Now, Fallout 76 will continue to be a thing with this channel because it's ever going to live, okay? But we're going to follow Rage when it comes, but this channel will always follow Bethesda Game Studios mainly, and it will branch out into Bethesda Softworks and then splinter off into other games like Cyberpunk and Outer Worlds and those things.
I'm going to send you some lavender oil.
You confuse me, Queen. I'm always on a train of thought, and then you derail me. So, so the future of the channel is really what it's always been. It's going to follow Bethesda Game Studios first, Bethesda Softworks second, and then gaming third. And so right now, the reason it's primarily Fallout 76 is because that's the main thing in Bethesda Game Studios right now. Does that make sense? And I will.
Meredith is going to sit in the timeout corner and wants his pointy hat.
Good. I will. And yes, then Starfield, Big T. Starfield is going to be huge. This channel will be all about Starfield. This channel will be.
I cannot wait for Starfield.
If you want to know when Fallout 76 will be put to rest on this channel, it's when Starfield comes out.
Which will be May the 4th.
Fallout 76 will not be put to rest until Starfield comes out. So, because again, the main focus of this channel is Bethesda Game Studios. Fallout 76 has great potential. I don't blame Todd Howard for the issues. Guarantee you it was corporate CEO who forced the game to be released before it was ready. I agree. And for all the other issues, I agree with that. Again, what we were talking about, it's the corporation has grown so big, and of course Todd Howard probably hadn't even met half these people that are making these decisions. And may the 4th be with you for Starfield. That's right.
Mana says, do you want to wager a speculation? Starfield, aliens or no aliens? There will be aliens.
There will be aliens. Aliens, absolutely. No doubt. No doubt.
It's got to be aliens. There are aliens all over Star Trek. It's going to have aliens.
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm going to be Captain Janeway.
No doubt.
Starfield.
And Ghost Fixture, I think there'll be many worlds in Starfield as well.
Don't you think you'll be able to warp into another world just like essentially they do on Star Trek? Just whoop and go?
Now, Fascist has a good point. It may just be set on a foreign planet, on a rogue planet. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think
it's Star Wars like.
I think it'll be on many different. Yeah, I do.
I hope it's Star Trek and not Star Wars. Just saying.
Now, that's a good point. That has its own system of sun, moon, stars. Yeah, I think it'll be a totally different system. I do. Yeah, that's a very good point. And I agree. I liked Janeway as a captain. I thought she was a good captain. I liked Voyager. I liked that whole series. It was very good. Multiple ships to fly. I think there might be smaller multiple ships to fly. I think that's a possibility. One big ship or space station with multiple little ships to fly. A man-made sun and moon. That would be interesting.
What if you get to like Groot and Starfield and be the alien race and just say, "I am Groot"? Groot.
He says, I wonder if Starfield will allow you to play an alien race other than human. That's very interesting. Of course, in Skyrim, you can play, as elf and those things, but that would be interesting. Stuck in the Delta Quadrant. See, that was the best part of, and I know this is not a Star Trek podcast, but
Jean-Luc Picard.
That was the best part of Voyager, and why I liked that series the most. I thought that was the best idea for a series. Being stuck away from home, trying to get back home. I thought that was the best idea for a Star Trek. Being sent away in the Delta Quadrant, trying to get back home. I just thought that was a neat concept for a series. Mano says, I've got a speculation they're going to use the Fallout building system for, wait for it, your starship. Yeah, like the camp system, yes, for your base, yeah. I just said it just a minute ago. The space station. Yes, I agree. And yes, I think humans will be in the game as well. Matthew says, I wonder if the core of this game will challenge you to figure out a way back home, thusly traversing multiple star systems. I'd like that. It would be the perfect scenario. That would be interesting, like if what you see at the first, if your space station is thrust out into space, that would be neat. Same idea as the Voyager. Hey, Coach, good to see you.
Scott, I'm going to make my character very soon. Maybe I'll make him after the podcast tonight.
It would be a little bit of a stealing off of Voyager, but it is a very good idea. It's a very good story. I don't know if we could say they were stealing it, but Scott says, I wonder when I will get to play Fallout 76 with KingFanMan, Anastasia, Psycho, and Pam. Well, I don't know when that will happen, but that sounds like a good team to me. Again, hey, Coach, hope you're doing all right, and I hope my voice is soothing. I'll try to be soothing for you right now. It's an inside joke.
I saw that. I saw it.
It's an inside joke. James, I want William Shatner for Starfield. That would be amazing. Would that not be amazing? Voice actor in Starfield.
50% of the time.
Not for being. I'm talking about being a voice actor. Wouldn't that be amazing? We had wasn't Picard in?
Yes.
The game before Skyrim, what was it? I've gone blank. Oblivion. He was in Oblivion, so yeah. I can see Shatner in it. Wouldn't that be great? That would be wonderful.
KingFanMan is only on PC right now because he is with his mother, so he is PC only.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not on my schedule tonight. I don't have my Xbox. I'm obviously on my mobile. I'm at the Mobile King's Corner tonight. I'm taking care of Mom. So I'll be on PC tonight. I will be playing the same hours. I'll be 7 to 9, but I'll be on PC tonight. So forgive me for not being on Xbox, you Xbox players. But
this week will probably be out of whack.
But
so just,
good news, PC players. You get me a little extra this week.
Yeah, because he'll be gone a lot. Should we tell them why you're going to be gone a lot, or should we not right now?
Yeah, we've been telling.
Now, good time or bad time?
Yeah, we've been telling everybody.
Have you broken it on your end yet?
Yeah, I have.
You're still alive. It's good.
Yeah, we are actually going on a little trip. We are going on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, so we are going on a little cruise starting this coming Friday. We're leaving. So, so y'all y'all pray that the boat don't sink, or when I stand up there and go, I'm the king of the world, that I don't fall off. I don't want to fall off. So,
oh my goodness, I'm so taking a picture of that.
No, I'm not. I'm not standing up doing that. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, please do.
So we'll try to think of y'all while y'all are cold and we're down there in shorts.
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't own any shorts. Literally, I own none. I'm really concerned.
Big T says, "Do it, do it, do it."
I know, right? He totally should. I'm going to talk him into it, Big T.
Yeah.
On one of those days, he's not thinking too straight because of his lupus. I'm going to be like, "Here, baby, get up here. Let me take your picture."
So I've never been on one, so we got the chance. We actually
We were.
do what?
No, go ahead.
Some wonderful friends of ours are helping us out, and we're going with them. So
yeah, they're pretty much family.
Yep.
We're going on a. Here's the story. I'm going to give a short version because we don't want to bring anything down, but we lost our adopted son, so to speak, in February of this year, in a tragic car accident, and his parents have bought us tickets to a cruise in his memory for us to all just hang out and just enjoy some time together, remembering him and his awesome life and blessings here with us. So we're excited to get this chance to go and to just hang out and have some happy times come out of a tragic time.
That's exactly it.
So
that's the story. So we're going to go hang out with them and just enjoy getting away for a little bit. So y'all think about us as we go and pray for our safety, and then we'll be back with y'all. When do we come back?
We come back on the 13th.
On January 13th. So
yes.
Yep.
And pray for our children because they are going to be home alone.
And they're not used to being away from mom and daddy, are they?
You know, Wolfman is 17, you guys, and Ripple is 14, and we have truly never left them. Mm-hmm. They have gone with their aunt and uncle to out of town for maybe 2 days at a time.
Yeah.
A couple of times, and they've spent a night away. One night, maybe a couple of times, but that's true it in all of these years. So, oh well.
That's right.
Party time, Manos. You better believe it.
Absolutely.
You may see us on the news. Preacher overboard. I'll throw him a life raft, though.
So I'm not doing the stand up there. No, I'm not doing that. I'm scared of heights. So, and those boats are high.
On the news, you'll know I talked him into it.
No, there's not going to be any party. Wolfman's not having any party. No.
Oh my gosh. He better not if he wants to keep driving. If he wants to keep that hair on his head. Oh, no. No. I will truly kill him. It would not be good. Why do you think we're leaving Ripple here with him?
She's the chaperone. Don't be talking about the Titanic either. Nope. Oh man.
They are building the Titanic too, and I will not be on it because some idiot's going to say it's unsinkable, and I'll be like, "Get the popcorn. Here we go."
Here we go. You know, talking about the Wolfman and all this. This is the 30th KingCast we've done, and me and the Wolfman started this doing the first KingCast. The first KingCast we did was not live. We actually did the first 2 or 3 or 4.
Oh my goodness, you were crazy back then. He would get so stressed out. You would have pages of notes of what had to be followed and talked about.
Yeah, but we did it.
He just ripped up one day and said, "I'm not doing this like this."
We didn't do them live though. We recorded them.
No, you recorded them. I know. Do you remember him ripping your notes up one day?
I did. Yeah.
He was like, let's just do this, Dad. Come on.
Yep. I think the first one we did was talking about Fallout 4 peer pressure. I remember that's still one of my very favorites. And boy, how applicable it is today. We could call it Fallout 76 peer pressure because almost the exact same thing has happened with Fallout 76. Y'all might go back and listen to that one because it's the same thing has happened with Fallout 76. And that was before, obviously the things with Fallout 76. But so much has happened this year and so much to be thankful for with this channel and with Bethesda. It's been a great year. And it's been so neat getting to meet all you guys. And one of the reasons I'm loving Fallout 76, and this is just, I guess, being very, very honest, has nothing to do with the game or Bethesda or anything else. It's getting to play with you guys and meeting you guys and talk to you guys. And that's a wonderful thing about it, is drawing our community closer. So I love that about it.
It's awesome. I think it's just an awesome channel. You guys are all just amazing. And I love that we all know a little something about each other. It's a real, there's real connections and real relationships. And I think that's great.
I had a pretty big YouTuber the other day tell me, and I say pretty big YouTuber, we're talking, he was over 50,000 subs. He said, you have a very good community. And that really meant a lot to me.
Way to go, baby.
Yeah. And he was talking about how good my subscribers are. So
they're awesome.
And I always tell y'all that y'all are the best subscribers on YouTube. So
because they are.
And I'll take quality over quantity any day, right? So
yes, baby. Yes.
So thank you for being the best subscribers on YouTube. Y'all keep it up. But that meant a lot. That was great. I can't wait to get to play with more of y'all. And by the way, if some of y'all haven't seen my schedule yet, I have posted it on Twitter. I have posted it on Facebook, and it's pinned on both of those. And other than the next 2 weeks when I'm going to be at my mother's and on a cruise, I'll try to stick to that schedule and just message me when you would like to play Fallout 76. Now I have a Xbox, a PS4, and a PC, so I can play with all y'all, and we can get together sometime and play.
That's probably going to be more accurate January 14th and after, honestly.
Manos, I can understand that. He said one thing about Fallout 76, it made him appreciate the single-player games even more, and I can understand that too. I can absolutely understand that.
We're going to send you back to the corner, Manos.
No, I mean, I understand that. I mean, there is something to be said for that as well. I've always been a single player guy. This has been a growing experience for me because I've always stayed away from the multiplayer games, but yet this has made me love connecting on the multiplayer level. So, and Psycho, you're right. We're all friends, not whiners. That's true.
Well, I can whine sometimes.
Well, friends can whine to each other and not be whiners, right?
I hope so.
Absolutely. That's right. That's right, Ghost Fixture. You can get out of your shell. That's good. You can. You can do it. Timmy says, don't go to the governor's mansion without me. I need to get some payback there. They bullied me there. All right, I will. Absolutely. I will do it. James says, Fallout 76 is actually making me like multiplayer, even though I don't play a lot of multiplayer. That's exactly me, James. That you're exactly right. Fallout 76 has made me think about getting other multiplayer games. Before
Right.
Before Fallout 76, I would not even consider a multiplayer game. Now I look at other multiplayer games like, I might try that. Yep.
That's true.
It's opened up a whole new world to me. It really has. What are some other games from this past year, 2018? Is there any other game? Doesn't matter if it's Bethesda or whatever. Is there another game from 2018? Or maybe I can ask it this way. What has been your favorite game from 2018? What's been your favorite moment? What is it from 2018 that's really stood out to you? What are you sad that you're moving away from in 2018? Let's see. Scott says, I would like to be able to sell ammo. Boy, I would absolutely. Hopefully they'll fix that in the future because I sure have a lot of ammo. I'm just going to have to start dumping out. I go to Vault 76 a lot and give away ammo. I do that a lot. Ghost Fixture says, I love both single and multiplayer, but since I've gotten into my late 20s, I've become more single. But back in my glory days, it was Halo, Reach Gears, Call of Duty, and the words keep moving and I can't keep up with it. He says a friend that bailed on Fallout 76 has been trying to get me to play other online games with him. Heath, don't do it. Tell him to come back to Fallout 76. Psycho says Conan Exiles and Fallout 76. James says Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I really want to try Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's your favorite game this year. I really want to try that one. Timmy says God of War. That one's very good. Absolutely. Manos, I played The Witcher 3 for the first time this year. It's not a 2018 game, but it was my greatest highlight. It's a very good game. Absolutely. Psycho says I drop all sorts of supplies at 76. I do too. I try to wait until somebody comes out because I want to give it to somebody. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Manos says is good. Finally got to parkour on my home island. I guess you have to play the game. I don't know. Ghost Fixture says that's a hard choice for me. It's been getting into Divinity Original Sin series this year and into some of the other best isometric RPGs. Big T says I've been playing Kingdom Hearts Remastered. Because of somebody that's on this stream right now, there's another game that I'm about to get into that I've been wanting to play. Oh my gosh. I don't believe it's a 2018 game. It may be.
Do we have it already?
It may be a 2018 game.
Do we already own it?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what game it is. Do we own it already?
What game are you talking about?
Whatever you want to get into.
Yes, we own it already.
Oh, good.
Because somebody on the stream gave it to me already.
Did I give it to you?
No, Manos gave it to me. Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I can't wait to play it. I haven't started it yet, but I can't wait to jump into it. I am super excited to jump into it. I've been wanting to play that since it came out. I can't wait. I just haven't had a chance to jump into it yet, but I can't wait. Scott says Assassin's Creed Odyssey is pretty fun. Again, that looks really cool. That's one I've wanted to play. There's been several that Far Cry 5 is one that I've wanted to try, but I haven't tried it either. Mano says, let me know how Kingdom Come is. I might pick it up for myself too. Yeah, it has always looked really, really cool. How many of you have tried Far Cry 5? Any of you? Is it any good? That's one I've really wanted to try, but I've really been waiting on it to go down a little bit to see if it was any good. Big T says Far Cry 5 was fun. Yes, James, I have started Star Trek Online, and it is fun. Haven't played as much as I want. Honestly, right now with the videos and working and sick and Fallout 76, that's about all I've got. And I've also started Mass Effect at home. So, I mean, I am that's full time right there. Didn't like the ending, but it was fun. Far Cry? Okay. Yes, Mass Effect. Yeah, I've waited way too long. Well, I'm just getting started, Big T. I waited way too long for Mass Effect. Way too long. Matthew says, let's see. Kingdom Come Deliverance looks enthralling. The same with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I've got Red Dead Redemption 2. Fantastic experience, taking it slow and exploring. I'll be again honest. I love Red Dead Redemption 2, but I like Fallout 76 better. But that's just me. That's Fallout is more my type game. Pardon me. So many games, too little time. That's right. And you're right, Matthew. I need sale prices. Let's see. Scott says, Scott's talking to the coach. I'll let y'all talk without me saying it. All right, Queen, you can talk because I got to get back to talking instead of reading questions.
Okay, Ghost Fixer said Mass Effect is awesome. Hoping for the next thing, do an official Mass Effect 4. Matthew's been playing Fallout 76 so much more now. James, did you know the voice actor who plays the villain in Mass Effect is Deanna?
Deanna Troi from Star Trek? No way.
That's cool.
You're kidding. I knew I didn't like her. No, I'm teasing.
Hey!
I'm teasing.
I like the counselor Deanna Troi.
I'm teasing. Oh, I didn't know that she was the villain in Mass Effect, though. That's cool. That's a cool fact that you could get somebody on trivia on that. Let's see. Coach says Metro Exodus, Dying Light 2. The Outer Worlds, yeah, that's going to be a good one. And what's that other one? Sekiro? I don't know that one. I probably should, but I don't know that one.
I don't know, but what's ME2? Martin Sheen's in ME2. Mass Effect 2 is Martin Sheen.
Psycho says, I tried to play Red Dead Redemption, couldn't get into it, not even trying. They're slow. Psycho is probably it's a different kind of game. It's a slower paced game, but now I like a slower paced game. So I really like the Red Dead Redemption games.
You sure about that?
Do what?
I said, are you sure about that?
Yeah, I do. Once I get into them, I really like them.
Okay. You go enjoy that then.
Okay, here Coach is explaining. Let's see. Sekiro? Shadows Die Twice. It's from a software game. They make Dark Souls. Okay. Gotcha. That's probably why I didn't know it. I'm not a big Dark Souls guy. Sekiro.
Manos, she played the counselor on, do you mean like on Star Trek, who she played, or in the game who she played?
I'm sure in the game.
Oh, I don't know who she played in the game. She was the counselor on Star Trek. Dark Souls is a game of true evil. Baby, you should play that game.
You're funny.
Sorry, Manos, I don't know then.
All right.
James, who did Deanna Troi play in Mass Effect?
I'm going to let them answer that question, and I got one more quick question for y'all before we get out of here. Halo 5.
Learning how to reforge a map in Halo 5.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's neat.
The assassin, the Asari counselor.
The Asari counselor. Okay.
Okay, so she played matriarch Benezia.
Okay, I have a question. This is going to be a quick question. Y'all answer it real quick, okay? Y'all got to pick.
Fast, people, fast.
Y'all got to pick between these two games, okay? Y'all ready?
Okay. We're ready.
Cyberpunk or Outer Worlds? Cyberpunk or Outer Worlds? You can only pick
Outer Worlds.
You can only pick one. Cyberpunk or Outer Worlds?
I pick Outer Worlds.
I know that's not fair. It's tough, isn't it? It looks like Cyberpunk's is winning. We've got...
No, it's not.
We've only got 2 Outer Worlds. Yes, there's 3.
We've got more than 2. 1, 2, 3. I was number 4. Psycho was number 5.
You don't count.
Yeah, I do. There was 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outer Worlds 1. Manos doesn't want to pick between those two.
There's another Cyberpunk.
He's back in the corner. Ghost Fixer, come on. Thank you, Timmy.
He already picked. You can't pick twice. Either way, it's a win. That's going to be awesome. Yep.
Way to sit on that fence. Good job.
Oh,
I honestly know nothing about either one, but I'm not into Cyberpunk.
Okay, one more.
Man, he's gonna go all Switzerland on us.
One more, and this one's not a choice. This is honestly just a question. If y'all saw this, how many of y'all saw the little teaser trailer for the new Far Cry? It's not called Far Cry 6, but it's Far Cry. Far Cry something. But it didn't look good to me, and it didn't interest me at all. But how many of y'all liked it at all? Far Cry 5 looks really good, and I want to play it, but the new Far Cry didn't. Yeah, there you go. New Dawn. Thank you, Matthew. Did it look good to anybody? I really want to know. No to New Dawn. Not interested. Nope. Okay, so it wasn't just me. I don't know what they were going for with the Far Cry. It really looked strange. It really. I mean, they totally went in a new direction. It kind of had the ragey look, but I don't know what they were trying to do. It really looked strange. It sure did. Well, Miss Queen, do you have anything left in 2018 to say?
Oh my goodness. I could think of all kinds of things to say. Do you really want to?
No, anything good in 2018 to say?
What are you trying to say? No, I just want to say thank you to everybody on here. You guys are amazing. And I just can't imagine where this channel would be without you guys. It sure would not be where it is. So thank you for making the King's dream come true. You guys have made it a reality, and I cannot thank you enough.
Thank you, Miss Queen. Thank you for being on here and helping me. It's a lot easier.
Keep it family friendly. Don't worry, Big T. I'm old.
thank you, Miss Queen, for being on here and helping me. It's sure easier talking to you than just trying to talk to myself, and I appreciate you being.
Well, you know, some days I try to get on here and beg you.
Thank you for being my co-host and a pretty one at that. So, thank you very, very much. And
I even put makeup on for this today, and then he told me y'all couldn't see me anyway.
I know it. I know it.
Darn it.
Well, I want to say Happy New Year's to y'all because I won't talk to you until the New Year. So, Happy New Year to y'all. Hope y'all have a very happy but safe New Year. Hey, Mad No Matter.
Mad No Matter.
You're a little bit late, but that's all right. We've just been talking bad about you the whole time. No, I'm just teasing.
Oh, my gosh. He is lying, and you know it.
Y'all have a very, very happy New Year, and thank you for a awesome 2018. I could not imagine getting 1,274 subscribers and all the wonderful things that's happened to the KingFanMan in 2018, and it's all because of you guys. Now, thank y'all so much.
Everybody go share the channel.
Y'all like the video if you liked anything about the podcast. See y'all next time. Bye, guys.
You guys. Happy New Year.
Bye.